Hello. I think I have got it going so that we can actually be this way on the camera. Hello. I have called this video, and I'm just about to share it to my other pages, so excuse me. Use what your mama gave you. So please share this stream. Use what your mama gave you, because I'm going to explain exactly what that actually means. Okay, so just going to share it to a couple of my other pages, Linda Morrison, Ageless Body, and Linda Morrison as well. So give me a hello that you can actually hear me, and I'll set myself up here because you guys are a little bit too close. Well, I'm a little bit too close to you perhaps. Send me the love and the likes, and I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about now. And this is really fascinating to everybody. Time and time again, I get. Okay, so thank you. Hi Annette. Oh, hi. Nice to see you. Lots of love and likes. I know in the background this is not the bed I sleep in, but it is a study where there is a bed, guest bed, whatever. And that's my nan's little doll. I keep that right near me. So use what your mama gave ya. Okay, use what your mama gave ya. What does this actually mean? So every day I look after people, and I get them realigned to healthcare. Thank you, Belinda, for checking in. She's done her workout, which is so cool. That is so good. Thank you. Good girl. 10 out of 10. So what I'm going to talk about today is that we as a body, a physical body, have not evolved all that much since hunter-gatherer days. We as a community, good girl Belinda, we as a community have actually evolved technically. Okay, got these stupid iPhones in your pocket, we've got these computers, iPads, you name it, there's a screen always near us. Okay, so what I'm going to talk to you about today is actually going back to pure basics. Okay, so going back to pure basics so that you work with what your mama gave you, okay, which has virtually not changed forever. Please share this stream and please invite new people onto this stream, okay, because this is really important stuff. And the reason I'm going to talk about it is that the number one thing that my clients resist is actually rest and sleep. And they resist this on occasion around working with the circadian rhythms, which are thousands and thousands of years of evolution. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but my boy, my son, is named Edison, right? His namesake, but not what he was named after, Thomas Edison, changed how we actually operate. Okay, so turn the lights on. Hi Val, terrific. Val says she'll watch this later on because she's actually shopping for the ingredients that she needs for her 10-day detox, which we're actually doing. So if you want to be on the 10-day detox, get on that. So she's got to do something else before she listens to this. So my baby boy, okay, so my baby, who's now 15, his name is Edison. Edison's a really beautiful, gorgeous name, I think, of course. You know, he gets called Ed, but it's a gorgeous name. But also what Thomas Edison stands for is a moment in time where we learnt that we didn't actually have to sleep when it was dark and get up when it was light. Okay? So the problem with this is that we all fight that. We all fight that. So I don't know about you guys, but when I teach my ladies to actually, and then the men as well, you know, who come through my programs, to actually shut down, shut off, go to sleep when it's kind of getting dark, right? And wake up when it's getting light. We're actually working with thousands of thousands and thousands of years of evolution, which we cannot deny. All right? So if you want to maximize, right? Maximize the use of what your mama gave you, which is actually nature and what you're meant to do, then you actually go to sleep when it's dark and you get up when it's light. And that's it. And I've got birds here, even in the middle of suburbia here in Melbourne, right? I've got birds here that say, hey, you, get up out of bed. It is time to wake up. So there's no denying this, right? Even in the middle of the city here in Australia. So, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? Tell me, ask questions, right? This is fascinating for some people. And I've looked at this, studied this, researched this, obsessed over this. Because here's the thing, is that let's work with what we got that naturally comes to us to give us exactly what we want. And what we want is, and after speaking to 3,000, 4,000 people, however many people I've spoken to in the last few years, plus the 25 years before that, they want more energy. They want to be correct body weight. Yeah, correct body weight for their bodies. And they want to just have a really great life. Okay? So how do we access that? How do we use what your mama gave you to get what you actually want? And not work with, oh my God, there's the latest trend cycling through. There's this, there's that. Be smart, be efficient, be effective. Work with what you got and what we know works. Yeah, and I've looked at this stuff for 3 decades to get you what you want. Any questions? I'm going to build out of this and I'm going to use another example. Not just my baby boy Edison. Any questions, hey? So please share the stream. I understand that perhaps you're at work. It's Tuesday morning. It's Transformation Tuesday for us. I've actually popped you into my groups through a transformation link, so they can see actually what we've done in 6 weeks. So in 6 weeks we can do this. So in 6 weeks we can do this. We can get your sleep right. Really important. Fundamental. We can get your self-care right. Also fundamental. Okay? We can get your exercise right. Age appropriate. Appropriate for all your issues. Knee problems, ankle problems, neck problems, back problems, pre-diabetes, whatever that is going on for you. Inflammatory problems, okay? Quite often. Work that in, no problem whatsoever. Then we absolutely and positively work with everything that you actually need to know, right? To get and nail the body that you want, the body that you want. So going back to what your mama gave you, what did your mama give you? Okay, so my women and my men for that matter that work with me, 40 and 50 years of age, sometimes even up to 60, here's what we're working with, right? Here's what we're working with. We have evolved to, as women, let's look at that just with this. We have evolved to still perhaps be having babies at 40 and 50 and be looking after our grandchildren, foraging for snacks and food, right? Designed to walk about 10 k's a day. That's what we've evolved to do. What are we actually doing? So what are we as modern women actually doing? We're running here, running there. We're in traffic. We've got road rage. I had a man. I was driving to my mum's last night. It's like the next suburb. I turned, you know, to the right. I was in the right-hand lane. I moved to the left-hand lane. I was doing about 65 kilometers in a 70 zone. I had a man come up behind me, brake, come beside me, give me the finger, and then keep on continuing. I had a road rage incident just getting to my mum's for dinner last night. We're not evolved to deal with that. I don't know what that was. He took a good look at me. You know, we had to slow down to 40 Ks, about 500 meters further, and then 50 Ks moving, 40 and 50 Ks moving through construction of a railway just to get to the other side, to speed up to 70 for about 100 meters to pull back to 40 Ks. I don't know what his problem was, but we're not evolved to deal with that, okay? His stress, not my problem. However, it became my stress. Am I doing something wrong? What's happening here? Whatever, right? This is what we deal with. What are we evolved to do? Okay, what are we evolved to do? Tens of thousands of years actually say that we're evolved to look after our babies, our children, and then look after their children and the community's children, okay? Not to go and be a CEO, this, that, or whatever. Do I think that women can? Damn skippy. There's an Australian colloquialism. Damn skippy, I think that they can. They can do whatever they choose to do. They can do it really, really super well. But there will be stress on your body. And how do you deal with that stress on your body? How do you deal with that stress on your body? You need to be educated and responsible about that. And here's what I know. Here's what I know about being educated and responsible about that. I've spent 30 years understanding what the woman's body needs, men as well, but what the body needs. And it needs simple things, right? Simple things. Sleep I've already discussed. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of other stuff in the formula. Please share the stream. What questions do you have? Hello. What questions do you have, guys? Does that make sense? Is that making sense to you? Does that make sense? Is that making sense to you? Drop your questions in here. If you are busy working, no problem whatsoever. Drop the questions in and I'll come back to this stream and actually give you more. Someone's sending me some love, so I'd like to know if you have any questions. So what you're evolved to do, and what you actually do, thank you Sally, 100%, good girl. So what you're evolved to do and what you actually do are two completely different things. What I teach you to do to get success in your body is to align you back to what you're evolved to do, but still get done what you need to do. Okay, so I run a busy business across 3 continents, maybe more. I don't know, I haven't counted today, but I get what I need to do done, but I try to take care of self first. Okay, what does my body need? It needs exercise, it needs water, it needs good protein, vegetables, salads, it needs actual rest. It needs to switch off, turn down, shut off. Yeah, thanks Thomas Edison. It needs to shut off, it needs to turn the lights off, it needs to slow down for a certain amount of time each day. Okay, and when it gets to slow down and get great rest, it gets to go fast when it needs to go fast. So it gets to do the work. So what you're evolved to do and what you are doing might be incongruent. I guarantee you it is, and there's lots of other reasons for that, of which I've touched on some of in my last interaction with you on Saturday morning, which was all about, do you have a problem with my boobs? So I touched on that. Is that what you're evolved to do and what you are doing are two different things, but how can we actually match up the two? The 6-week transformation actually does this, right? And does this more than anything else that I've actually seen out there, right? And I've been doing this work for ever. 3 decades, right? Forever. 3 decades. Sally, do you have a question? Val, do you have a question? Does anyone have a question on here while you've got me live? While you've got me live. No? Okay, cool. All right, so if you want me to build out of this for the live on Saturday morning, can you please let me know? So if you want to build out of this for the Saturday morning 8 a.m. Melbourne time live that I do every single week, Saturday at 8 a.m., let me know. If you want more answers to your questions below this, let me know. It is a smart way of doing it if you actually work with what your mama gave you. All right? Smart way, just listening, soaking it all in, love. Beautiful. Okay, Sally. That seems to what happens with our Zoom calls too, which is just so terribly sweet. So, basically, we work with nature, all right? With what nature gave you. Because if you work against it or you try to hack it, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. So, what I'm actually seeing with these integrative practitioners or these new doctors coming along going, oh yeah, I've read an article in a new study, whatever, that's great. Here's the facts. We in the fitness industry have been living and breathing this stuff for 30 years. What the fitness industry has slightly got wrong is that you need to have a body obsession for bikini body to get the information. Not true. All right? Not true. The information is sound, it's incredible, it's fantastic, to be honest, but you have got to apply it, okay? And don't let the obsession of having a perfect body stop you from applying it. And that's my really short take on the whole thing. Super happy to build that up, super happy to do another live on this, to actually explore that, and I'm actually happy to hop on a panel to actually explain all of that for sure. I love this stuff, but most of all I love it when each of the individual clients of mine thrive beyond what they thought was possible. All right, and that's where the gold is. So if you are thriving and you have been my client and you are my client and you are thriving beyond what you thought is possible, I want you to say, hey, I'm the Transformation Tuesday. I learnt this, 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 and this. Did I get it perfect? No. And do you know what? After nearly 3 decades of doing this, I don't get it perfect every day either. All right? So, who cares about perfect? We only care about moving forward, yeah? And aligning to the smart stuff. The smart stuff is, what did your mama give you? What did your mama give you? Here's what my mama gave me. Here's what my mama gave me. And my mama is a sick lady who's got rheumatoid arthritis. But here's what she gave me. You are strong. You are capable. You're loving. You are kind. Stay connected. And she gave me these lips as well. So, hey, Mum, thank you. So, what did your mama give you? Align with that. Because you cannot deny what's evolved. You cannot deny what's evolved. Do not think that your answers are in vitamins, the bottom of a protein powder that you paid a lot of money for, right? Work with what you've got, and that's what we do. Keep it simple, stupid, get the results. Keep it simple, stupid, get the results, okay? So the 6-week transformation challenge, and there's many watching me and many that will watch me. In fact, I'll just share this to my gorgeous group that want to get on this challenge. Do it now. There's many people here who've come through the transformation already and gotten the great results. Any more questions before I shoot through? Don't be afraid. If it's all new to you, don't worry. I'll explain it and build it out. You reckon that when I was at school they would have taught me to type, but they didn't. All right, good. Any questions? Sally, there's a few people on here. Please share the stream. Whenever anyone shares the stream, I always send them. Whenever anyone shares the stream, I always send them a free one of our programs. So please do that. The reason I do that is that too many people are ill-informed and misinformed. So they're ill-informed and they're misinformed. Okay, don't be misinformed, don't be ill-informed. And furthermore, make an effort, do the effort, get the result. And that's what we're guaranteeing with our ladies and our men. So the average age of the people that come through our 6-week program is 49. All right, they're not 20, they're not spring chickens. They've been around the block. Quite often they're metabolically broken, got systemic inflammation problems and diseases. They are broken within themselves in terms of stress, heart stress, in terms of the efforts that they've made, like spiritual stress. The efforts they've made have got nowhere, right? We don't do that. We work with what your mama gave you and deliver the result that you've actually come to us for, right? So 2-3 dress sizes lost, whatever that means for you, or waist size lost, plus 6 to 10 kilos. If you're in America watching this, it's about 22 kilos. Sorry, 22 pound. 22 pound. Here's the exchange. If you guys are like reading, watching, looking, learning, 1 kilo is 2.2 pound. So 1 kilo is 2.2 pound. Got that? Pretty easy. I'm not even good at maths. Yeah, I'm not even good at maths. All right, any other questions before I shoot through? Belinda is gorgeous. She's done her session. Sally's listening intently and loving it. Leanne is enjoying. All right, so you use what your mama gave you to get what you actually want. Stop trying to fight tens of thousands of years of evolution. Everything that we actually teach you guys to do is to align it back to what your mama gave you, what your grandmama gave you before that. All right, we work with that. And when you actually work with that, you will get better results in a shorter amount of time, and you'll go for it. Yeah? You'll go for it. Get exactly what you want. Thank you so much for all of the shares. Very, very generous. Thank you so much. Please keep sharing. Any questions? Otherwise, I'll shoot through. Or should I tell you another story? Should I tell you another story? Yeah? I've read countless hours. I've listened to countless hours of the best experts in all of their get to bed. Sally says, my mama gave me get to bed. I know. All mamas say go to bed. All mamas say go to bed. Eat your veggies, go to bed. Mamas are great. Mamas know what it's about. Go to bed, eat your veggies. Go to bed, eat your veggies. So use what your mama gave you to get what you absolutely want, and stop overthinking the whole thing, right? Jane, yes please and thank you. Great, good girl. Share the news, so share the stream, and I'll be able to pop something new across to you that you'll be able to work through and get some more results. So here's what we are about at Linda Morrison, at The Ageless Body, at my books on Amazon. I'm coming to retrieve the whole thing. Here's what we are actually specifically about, is that we're about with aligning with what nature gave you, to what your mama gave you, to get you what you want. Don't fight against it. Don't overcomplicate it. Yeah? Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overdo it. Yeah? Don't overdo it. Who needs to add more stuff? The majority of my clients, when they need to get to their next level, actually need to take away something as opposed to need to add it. For me, at the moment, actually running quite a small office and household, I need to take away all the housework, right? So I can actually look after more of you. So it's what you need to take away sometimes more important than what you actually need to add. All right? What do we need to do as we've evolved to do? Please send me the love and likes, guys, because I'm here just flailing. I can see that you're on, but I'm not getting any feedback. So bomb me the love and likes. I know you're probably at work, or you might be driving, or you might be doing this and that. But if you bomb me the love and likes, I know that you're actually appreciating what we're delivering here, which is really cool. If you share it, right, if you actually share it, then I'm able to send you a loving thank you in by way of one of my new ebooks and those sorts of things. So, do you have a question? Do you have a question? What we evolved to do is move our bodies 4 hours a day, sleep soundly for, virtually soundly for 8 hours, look after those around us. Yeah. Do I think that women can do everything? Damn skippy I can. Of course I can. And they are, and they will. They are and they will, as will I. As will I. But I will not do it well unless I'm rested, unless I've got the good amount of exercise in my body, unless I'm eating great food and surrounded by great people. It just won't happen. Okay? So, go back to what your mama gave you. Do our program if you feel as if you do not know what I'm talking about, you do not have the willpower to do it, or you're really unsure. Okay, come back to our program. The 6-week program, I guarantee 2 to 3 dress sizes lost, 6 to 10 kilos. Average age is 49. It's incredible the results we're getting. When I developed this program, I thought, absolutely, they'll lose 4 kilos, they'll feel a hell of a lot better, they'll understand what to do to go forward. But no, it's surpassed and doubled my expectations. And I was a person who had 25 years experience pulling together that program. Okay, so why did it do so well? Because I didn't ignore what your mama gave you. I encouraged and made sure that you had the confidence to not only nail it while you were with me, but actually forevermore. The only resistance comes from you. Okay, the only resistance comes from you. Do you feel you're worth every amount of fabulous vitality, fabulous body, fabulous life? That's up to you. Are you worth it? Yes, you are worth it, because you are here. Do you think you're worth it? All right? We work on that stuff. Mindset, 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 mindset. You are worth it because you're here. Yeah? You're worth it because you're here, and you get what you say you're going to get. And you stop no sooner. Yeah? No sooner. And that's what we're chasing down. Let's have a beautiful, fabulous, fantastic body of health that takes you to the life that you're actually wanting to have. Okay? The overcomplication often happens when we live in a society of misogyny, or it's not fair, or I don't know. What else are we going to talk about? It's complicated, it's busy, it's whatever. Okay, fine. That is what it is, what it is, what it is. Is it going to change in my lifetime? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be better for my daughter, maybe it won't be. I don't know. All I can do is be the very best version of myself and help as many people as I can daily. And that's what we're doing. That's all I can do. As I said on my last video, I have a degree in women's studies. I understand feminism. I understand being the head of a family in terms of the mama in a family, a very busy family. I understand motherhood, children, childbirth, having children in quick succession, trying to have a career, re-establish a career, etc., etc., etc. I understand being underestimated in terms of my intelligence because of my body, because of my looks, because of whatever someone else has got going on. All of that stuff happens around being a woman whom is trying to move forward in life. Got it? Anyway, what can we actually affect in each day? All right, what can we actually affect in each day? How we feel about ourselves, how we operate in our bodies, how our health is, how we take control of our health, how we get to that next stage. Yeah, how we get to that next stage that we say we absolutely want. It is regardless of this moment in time, who says we can't, lots of reasons. What do you want? But I guarantee you, you will not feel like doing stuff, anything, evolving into what you need to, getting your body that you actually want, unless you are super healthy version of yourself. Okay? So that's what you have a responsibility to be. Best version, inside and out. Go and get what you want. New study, new career, new whatever. Go and create it. I love it. Now, Vicky is actually... Oh, yeah. Okay, so I thought she was commenting on this feed. All good. Any questions? Use what your mama gave you to go and get what you want. Do not work against it. You cannot work against thousands of years of evolution. Send me the love and likes, guys. I'm getting no love. I'm not hearing ya. Send me the love and likes. I'm going to get off now. I've got literally 100 people to call. We've been inundated for the 6-week program, so please send me a direct message if you want to be on board that. I'm about to launch my online program that teaches people to be online if they have almost negligible or zero or a little bit or even a little bit more than a little bit of technical knowledge, because I've actually developed this entire business online around the world with virtually no technical knowledge whatsoever. So I'm really good at teaching people how to be awesome online. And again, in that realm, don't waste any effort moving forward. The same with your body. Don't waste any effort, but move forward. And people really are barking up the wrong tree for both. I'm watching them bark up the wrong tree online to try to make a business, and I'm watching them bark up the wrong tree for trying to make a great body. Right? Let's simplify, be pragmatic, get the results, get the work done and get the results. That's it. All right? Keep it simple. If you continue to drop in messages, I'll come back to them, and I do appreciate you sharing the stream when I see that you've actually done that, and send me a little hello on the feed. Then I will send you a free report. Okay, download. Lots of love. Bye.